From kindergarten to 12th grade, making friends was automatic. You share a crayon, instant besties.
Amazing.
But then, I got to college and came out with making 0 real friends. It seemed like I didn't have enough EXP to unlock new friends in college. Bruh, that's a skill issue. I didn't go the 4-year college route. I started at community college. And don't get me wrong, it made sense financially. But I always wondered if things would have been different if I moved into a dorm and went to some university away from home. Instead, I stayed in my city and went to community college where it felt like half the students were already married and the other half had full-time jobs. You sit down, you say hi, the class starts, the class ends, everyone dips. No one's trying to make friends. Ain't nobody got time for that. This was the vibe at community college. You got senior citizens, kids fresh out of high school, people back for a second degree, and someone else is here for free AC and Wi-Fi. It felt like everyone already had a life with responsibilities, but also wanted to go to school. Community college is like, I got stuff to do, but I'll squeeze in the class. Sheesh, that boy quick. University is more like, I'm grinding for this degree so I can get that job. Everyone's around the same age, wearing school merch, and talking about internships. My first year at community college was probably the loneliest I ever felt. I'm already the type of person who disappears off the face of earth during summer break. But going to school where I made 0 friends just extended the isolation.
Oh my god!
All my high school friends were off at universities, posting dorm selfies, joining clubs, forming new friend groups. Meanwhile, every time I walk into class on campus, I always run into an old friend from K to 12. The hell? I didn't know you go here. I thought you was smart. It felt less like a college and more like a surprise K to 12 reunion with people I already knew. And that was one reason why I didn't make any college friends. Because I just replayed making friends again with people I was already friends with. In community college, I also became accidental friends with people I hadn't talked to once in 4 years of high school. Only because we both happened to end up in the same class in college.
This guy.
This is what it was like. You look familiar. Aren't you that guy I didn't speak to in 4 years of high school?
Meow.
And that's how we kind of became friends. But if you never see someone outside of school, are they even a real friend? I thought it'd get better when I transferred to university. The universe had other plans, aka COVID. It'd be like, welcome to university. It's online now, and you're paying full price without the full experience. Now go back to your room and log into Zoom. I spent 2 years in university. You know how many times I actually stepped foot into a physical classroom? 13 times in 2 years. First year, 0 classes at all on campus. You don't make lifelong friends in breakout rooms where no one turns on their mic. You don't feel the college experience. Half of the people in class didn't have a profile picture, and during the lectures, 70% of the class doesn't even have their cameras on. Just profile pictures and blank stares. During COVID, nothing was open. No clubs, no events, no random connections while waiting in line at the dining hall. Just classes that you click into and click out of. Even when I did have in-person classes in my last semester, it felt too late. It's hella difficult to get to know someone going to class once a week. COVID was weird because there was a whole year of not speaking to humans, and everyone is required to wear a mask in class. You don't know if they're smiling or not. You don't know if they're ugly or attractive. Talking during COVID was like... What'd you say? The hell you say? Nobody was trying to talk because we were so used to group chats and texting. I did make some friends where we text about class stuff and whether we got a job, then never spoke to them ever again after we graduated. My Zoom classes were hella dry. I don't ever talk in class, but I remember this one class. It was so quiet, I started to feel bad for the professor. He hit us with, "Anyone do anything fun this weekend?" Dead.
Bruh.
Just a grid of silent black boxes. What was hella funny was one guy accidentally unmuted, panicked, and immediately muted again. This professor about to get depressed. So I lied. I said, "I had a great weekend." In reality, I didn't do nothing this weekend. My most vivid memory is a guy forgetting to mute during a class mid-domestic violence. I just remember hearing him, "I told you not to do that." Nobody said anything. Even the professor stopped talking during his lecture and said, "That was very disturbing." And we all just used the Zoom emojis.
Bruh.
Yup, that's how I ended up with 0 real friends in college. I wasn't out here forcing it. "Hey, be my friend." Hell no. I just thought making friends would come naturally. Wait, maybe every friend I ever made was just a fluke. I just got lucky making friends. Shit! I could have joined a club, gone to events, or moved into a dorm. But during COVID, why pay thousands of dollars to sit in a dorm bed attending Zoom University? It doesn't make any sense. A lot of people went through college like this. So, yeah. Anyone else? Did you actually make friends in college? Or were they just classmates that you never saw again after finals?